Okay, so today we're going to install this live center and we're going to line up our cutting bit. All right, so there is our live center, and they call it a live center because it will move. You see how that moves? They have a dead center. They call it dead center also, and it doesn't move. This one is a live center. Okay, so I'm going to rotate this handle, and when I rotate this handle back, watch the live center. It's going to push that live center out right there. It's pushing that live center out, and so that's how you would get it out. All right, so I'm going to rotate this back in, rotating the handle, and make this where you can put it in. All right, so now I got it pressed all the way back. I'll come out a little more. And so you have to line up. You see how that is shaped in the back? You have to line that up till it slides back. There, it slid back. And then take your dead blow hammer. Now what you don't want to do is you don't want to hit right here on the point. You just want to hit it right here. You don't have to hit it hard. Just enough to get it to seat up in there where it won't come out easily. All right, so now I've got that in. Now these handles here on the back will lock it down. Okay, so one of them will lock it to where you can't turn it. That's this one. This one will lock it to where this handle will not rotate easily. All right, so I'm gonna loosen that one, and then if I loosen this one, I can push this down to where I want it. So I'm moving this, kind of hard to see. I can move that back and forth just by pushing it or pulling it, and that way I can move it wherever I want. You can see I've got about 2-inch mark there where I'm out. Now if you come back to the 1/2-inch mark or so, then you've got to be careful because you'll push your live center out. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this back. What I'm wanting to do is I want to make sure that the very point of my cutting bit here, the very point is right even with this dead center, because that's going to put my cutting point right at the center of my part. All right, so I'm loosening this big nut here on the top, and I'm rotating this around so that my point will meet up with my live center. All right, pushing, and I'm going to lock it right there because I don't want to. You don't want to ram the point of your live center into your cutting point. So I'm going to rotate the handle to move it out, to get it close to my cutting bit. And you can see it's a little bit low. I'm going to go ahead and lock it down right there so I can move the height of it. So I'm going to tighten that, just snug it. I'm not going to. And if I loosen this nut here, so I loosen this nut here, and I can turn this thumb wheel. I can turn this thumb wheel, and that's going to move my point up or down. Okay, so I'm bringing it up right there. That looks very close. Very, very close right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that looks very close. So I'm gonna tighten this nut back down. And you have to do this. You have to get your cutting bit right in the center of your piece, or you'll leave a little nipple here on your face off. So now that we've got that, we've got our bit centered.